They say there exists a weapon that can decide the fate of nations. A relic so powerful, so dangerous, that in the hands of one man, it can bring victory, but in the wrong hands, it can unleash destruction upon the world. This is the story of the Spear of Destiny, the very lance, said to have pierced the side of Jesus Christ on the day of the crucifixion. The legend begins on a hill outside Jerusalem, nearly 2,000 years ago. The Roman centurion Longinus, charged with ensuring the death of the crucified man, approached Jesus as he hung upon the cross. To confirm his death, Longinus thrust his spear into Christ's side. From the wound flowed blood and water. To Christians, this moment was sacred, but to others, it marked the birth of one of the most feared relics in human history. For the spear that tasted the blood of God was believed to carry his power, the power over life, death, and destiny itself. From that moment on, the spear's story weaves through the shadows of history. Early Christian writings describe how the weapon, now considered holy, was preserved and revered. Some say it healed the centurion Longinus himself, curing his blindness and converting him into one of the earliest saints. But as centuries passed, the relic was no longer just a symbol of faith. It became a weapon of power. The prophecy spread. He who holds the spear holds the destiny of the world. Kings and emperors came to believe it. Charlemagne, the great Frankish ruler, carried a spear said to be the very lance of Longinus. With it, he forged the Holy Roman Empire. It was said that he carried the relic into every battle, and as long as it was by his side, victory followed. When Charlemagne dropped the spear, legend tells us he stumbled and fell, and within days he was dead. The prophecy seemed fulfilled. Lose the spear, lose power. The relic passed from hand to hand, always at the heart of empire. The Byzantine emperors claimed it. Later, it was transferred to the Holy Roman Emperors of Europe, guarded as the most precious object in Christendom. Wherever the spear went, conquest followed. From Otto the Great to Frederick Barbarossa, rulers clung to the spear as both a weapon and a warning. To be separated from it was unthinkable, but not all who sought the spear found glory. Napoleon Bonaparte, who conquered most of Europe, desired the Spear of Destiny, but never obtained it. His empire collapsed. And centuries later, in the 20th century, another man obsessed with power became fixated on the legend, Adolf Hitler. Hitler, as a young man in Vienna, often visited the Hofburg Palace Museum where the spear was kept. He would stand for hours staring at it, as though transfixed. Later, he told associates that in that moment, he felt his destiny awaken. When Nazi Germany annexed Austria in 1938, one of Hitler's first actions was to seize the spear and bring it to Nuremberg. To him, this was not a relic. It was a weapon of world domination. And for a time, it seemed the prophecy was alive once more. With the spear in his possession, Hitler's armies swept across Europe, unstoppable. But in 1945, as the war turned, American forces stormed Nuremberg. At exactly 2:10 p.m. on April 30th, the spear was captured by Allied troops. Later that very day, Adolf Hitler took his own life in a bunker in Berlin. The connection was eerie. Once again, the spear had changed hands, and the man who lost it lost everything. But this raises the question, where is the spear now? Several claim to hold the true relic. The one Hitler seized is housed today in the Hofburg Museum in Vienna, but many scholars doubt its authenticity. Another fragment lies in the Vatican, presented centuries ago as the real lance. In Armenia, too, a monastery claims to guard the sacred spearhead, passed down since the earliest days of Christianity. Which, if any, is the real Spear of Destiny? Or are all of them fakes, shadows of a weapon long lost? The mystery deepens when we consider the occult fascination surrounding the spear. Throughout history, secret societies, mystics, and occultists have written of it as a talisman, not just of political power, but a supernatural energy. Some say it grants invincibility to its bearer. Others claim it binds its owner to destiny itself, ensuring victory until the moment it is lost, when death swiftly follows. It is not simply a relic, it is a curse. Even in modern times, researchers, conspiracy theorists, and treasure hunters search for it. Some whisper that the true spear was hidden away long before Hitler ever saw it, guarded by the Vatican or by secret brotherhoods. Others believe it may still lie buried beneath the ruins of Jerusalem, waiting for its discovery in the end times. What is certain is this: the legend of the Spear of Destiny has survived for nearly 2 millennia. It has toppled empires, crowned rulers, and haunted the minds of conquerors. Whether real or not, its story continues to shape history, because belief itself gives it power. And so we are left with the final haunting question. If the true Spear of Destiny were to resurface today in the hands of a world leader, what destiny would it bring? Salvation or destruction? Because, as the prophecy warns, he who holds the spear holds the destiny of the world.